Oh no, I'm late. I'm late. All right, what did we miss? So far, everybody is doing Hydro Storms at the same time. The thing I'm going to be looking for right here is how many people end with the cross, because ending with the cross gives you an extra 5 MP when you start as Alucard, and that can be huge, honestly. So
those were insanely lucky
damage boosts. Looks like top left, Jupiter had the cross. We got MT with the cross. We got Dinner Dog with the cross. Dogwood with the cross. Talic cross. Godchild cross. I didn't see Freeland. And Black Fox, I didn't see. Black Fox didn't start with the cross, and I don't know if Freeland did. So that is a big game changer, all things considered. 5 extra MP doesn't seem like a lot, but in a seed where you get Bat early, it ends up being a huge, huge, huge difference, honestly. Because it gives you almost a full extra wing smash a lot of the time. So it is quite important. Checking your items this early, Jupiter? Really? Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, sorry I was a little bit late to the party here, guys, but let us go ahead and get some good vibes going here. Let's go. Good luck to all the runners, of course. Yeah, a lot of these runners, honestly, these guys are all practiced and good at the game, so I expect a lot of great play from all of these runners. And, I mean, the start of every seed is going to be very, very similar. I know it might look a little chaotic to try and follow right now. Just understand that pretty much everybody's on the same playing field right now with the start of every run, basically. Outside of like random drops with the zombies, that can happen and can cause some pretty big disparity sometimes. But like, for example, if a zombie drops a library card and then people end up using that early, stuff like that. Do I play using D-pad or analog stick? I use both, depending on the scenario. I like to wing smash a lot with the analog stick. Sometimes I wing smash with D-pad, but... Oh, wait, Talic. Oh, Talic! Getting the duplicator! I don't know how many people know how to do that! Oh my god! Holy shit, there was a duplicator there? Gravity boots and a duplicator? Oh my god, the jump's not easy to do. Dinner Dog gets it as well. I think Jupiter completely missed it. Not a lot of people do that item check. That item check is massive in this case. Oh my god. I don't think a lot of people know about that item check. You can check that item through the wall, the block that's normally blocking you, and Gravity Boots is literally one of the only relics that allow you to get that. That is insane. Dude, that's a huge advantage to everybody that gets it. Oh, we could see Black Fox going for it too. Black Fox knows about the tech. You have to do a grounded diagonal gravity jump to make that. It's a specific technique that isn't like super well known about, I think, casually, but it helps a lot of speedrunners get specific gravity jumps that are difficult to get otherwise. So the thing about gravity boots that a lot of people don't really understand in this game is that the gravity boots, when you're playing through the game casually, they give you that super high jump, and I think most people assume that you can do that infinite amount of times, like that they can just fly right now, right? But that's actually wrong. The gravity boots don't facilitate flight. They give you that super high jump, but you can't chain the gravity boots over and over again unless you also have access to a dive kick. And a dive kick state in this game is a very specific kind of state in this game. And you really only have access to it if you have something like a thrust sword or leap stone, as Talic just got in the center there. So leap stone is behind Slugger and Gaibon. They are immediately able to do basically everything in the first castle that requires like reaching a high place. So that's full flight right there outside of a transformation. Transformations also facilitate multiple gravity jumps. Leap stone facilitates multiple gravity jumps, and thrust swords. Those three things allow you to do multiple gravity jumps in one in the air. Sorry. So this is a pretty crazy seed to start off with. Oh no! Wait, what happened? Oh, I think Dinner Dog just realized that he forgot to check above Slugger and Gaibon. He's going back. That's a small time loss. Yeah, he forgot to do all of the Alchemy Lab checks, and both Alchemy Lab checks are required. That's unfortunate. The thing about a Gravity Boot seed early, oh, you need to do it from the corner. No, do it from the corner. Don't do it from up there. Do it from the corner. Dinner Dog, literally backdash into the corner. Oh, the setup is so free. You do a diagonal gravity jump while backdashing into the corner. Damn. A little bit of slop from Dinner Dog. You hate to see it, but... Is the guy in the middle really using keyboard? That is Talik, the creator of the Chaos mode that I do on stream a lot, as well as the creator of the automatic tracker that everybody's using. This tracker is really, really great because it keeps track of both everybody's relics on screen, as well as it has a replay functionality built into it. So we're going to be able to, like, you can process your replays after the fact and see which route you went in and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool to do it in that way and watch the runs evolve in that way. Yeah, exactly. Randomizer is one of the only places that you get to see... Oh no, Twitch is shutting us down. Twitch doesn't like how hot this run is so far. This race is honestly pretty crazy already. Like, there's not a whole lot going on. Like, there's an optimal route that should be followed here, but as of right now, not a lot of people are actually following that optimal route. It seems like Kiramene is doing it. Oh no. I can't even tell who's doing it because Twitch is shutting us down. I guess this is a good time to say hello to everybody that's watching this on YouTube, because I'm definitely posting these to YouTube. They're way too hype. Hello, YouTube. Take this time, as not a lot of stuff is going on, to consider subscribing, leaving a like, and leaving a comment as well, because that stuff does help me out a lot when it comes to getting these videos recommended to new people, as well as just overall helping out the channel grow. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Purple screen %. Yeah, I know. You also could be here live during some of these races and during the stream. Make sure to follow my Twitch channel and also join my Discord, because there's a lot of cool stuff going on in my Discord right now, and I always make sure to let people know when I am live using the Discord notification system. So Tala got Spike Breaker at Gravity Boots. So yeah. I know that the actual player screens are a little bit small, but we have to find a way to fit all these different player screens onto the stream itself. So, you know, zoom and enhance as much as you guys can. Not much we can do about that without leaving some runners out. But this is everybody in the race right now. This is every racer's POV, which is very, very nice. The last race we didn't get to see every single person's perspective, so... Who ran the poll? You guys think Talik's going to do it? Talik's is playing pretty well right now. I'm going to try and take a quick peek. It seems like he's slightly... No, I think Kiramene's ahead right now. They're pretty much tied. Talik and Kiramene, they're pretty much tied, it seems like. They have the same amount of relics. They're doing the same checks right now. And slightly behind seems to be Dogwood. I don't know if they both went to Coliseum already. I think they did. Is this everybody this time? Yeah. Kiramene has improved a lot. Honestly, Kiramene is kind of a wild card in a lot of scenarios, because I feel like the pressure situations are one of the areas where I think Kiramene can do better, making like a tough call late in the game, where there is an optimal strategy, but finding it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. That's one of the things where I think Kiramene doesn't do as well. Honestly, Talik's major weakness, in my opinion, usually is dealing with seeds that are a little tedious and janky, and that can end up tilting him in the long term. So, yeah, stop choking at key points, basically, yeah. The choke points in a randomizer can be very, very brutal, where you have... Sometimes it's better to just sit there and just like look at the map and come up with a game plan, waste 20 seconds to figure out where you're going to go and what you want to do, because that will give you a better advantage over somebody who just chooses the wrong path without thinking. So yes, so there are a couple of people in the speedrunning community here for Soten that play on keyboard. Talik is one of them. ASD is another keyboard player. I don't know if any of these other players run on keyboard or not. I think most people prefer pad, and a handful of people will run on using either arcade sticks or fight sticks or whatever combination of whatever they can think of. So really, this game facilitates a lot of just like comfort. Like whatever you're most comfortable using is what people in this community tend to use when it comes to speedrunning this game. So I think I can make the Twitch chat a tiny bit bigger. You guys have been small, but now rise up as you become a tiny bit bigger. But yeah, keyboard isn't that... It's honestly hard if you're used to playing on pad, but like for these players that are used to using keyboard controls for everything, it makes sense. I don't think it's that hard to learn. Ooh, another Vlad relic here at Jewel of Open. We're looking at Talik's POV specifically, so... I do wish that this layout had a way to emphasize runners, like make one screen a tiny bit bigger, but I guess with 8 runners, it's hard to do that, so... Some people play fighting games on keyboard. Specifically, I like playing fighting games on keyboard or keyboard style layout personally, so it's all a matter of preference at the end of the day. So, and right here, going to Castle Keep early, I'm going to focus my POV on Talik, which is the center screen. I'm just going to try and keep you guys updated on which screen I'm personally focused on, because right here, you're going to see the first Vlad relic acquired. These Vlad relics are required to beat the game. So I guess to talk a little bit about what it is that you really need to worry about in a randomizer run is you are looking for the 5 Vlad relics, which are, if you look at Talik's screen, you can see them highlighted in that one row where the Heart of Vlad is. The tracker will keep track of those for you, but you're looking for 5 of those Vlad relics because that unlocks the final fight with Dracula. You're also looking for a way to fly because you need flight in order to traverse through the inverted castle. And you're also looking for holy glasses because that's your way to get to the inverted castle. Those are the 3 main requirements before you can beat the game. Along the way, you're usually hoping to find some good weapons along the way. I mean, them having Duplicator this early on is huge because Duplicator gives you access to some of the most... Oh my god. Talik literally has flight and holy glasses. This is another seed where early second castle could be a thing. Is Talik going straight there? He might be doing some item checks, but he might go straight there. Early second castle is wild in this game. I usually don't recommend doing early second castle unless you have access to a library card. He found a library card. He found a library card. Second castle is he just going to use the library card? Okay, yeah, just use the library card. Just use the library card. That's fine. That's fine. Woo! Early second castle can be very risky. I highly recommend, yeah, Talik taking a look at his map to see if that was the right play. 100% in my opinion, I think is the right play. I think you have so much left in the first castle. You just want to just check and see what you have. Plus, the shop itself has so many options for like getting mana prisms, getting Power of Mist. That's pretty huge if he finds Mist. Mana prisms are in the shop. Mana prisms are in the shop. Please don't forget to buy mana prisms. It's 8k, but it's probably worth it. Yeah. If he finds Bat, it's over. I'm gonna be like Talik's ability to wing smash in this game. I think compared to a lot of the other competition here, if he finds Bat, this is a Talik seed all the way. Like the only thing that could stop him at this point, in my opinion, is if he dies, because the downside of using the duplicator in a seed like this is that it lowers your defense and the rest of your stats by a lot. Did he just buy another library card though? No, he has a duplicator equipped, so he doesn't need to buy more library cards. He can use the same library card that he just used an infinite amount of times. That is why the duplicator is so powerful. It gives you access to use items that are very powerful. It was the stars. Yeah, he bought 2 buffalo stars. So he's going to be using those stars to do damage. He did buy another one? Oh, well, whatever. Hey, it happens to us all, man. Sometimes we forget. Or maybe he's doing it to set up his menus a specific way. I don't know. He could be gargantuan brain for all we know. Still, if Talik finds Bat within the next like 20 minutes, this seed is kind of in his favor a lot. I'm going to take a quick moment to try and parse out what the other runners are up to. Oh, hold up. We have a Mist in the top left-hand corner over here with Jupiter Climb. Where did he find Mist? Where did he go to find Mist? Is it in the outer wall? Because if it's in the outer wall, that means Talik's probably going to library card again to check what's at Bat. He could also do a save split for that. So there's a lot of options there if it's at outer wall. Anything else important? Jewel of Open. Wait, I don't remember them finding Jewel of Open, but Jewel of Open is on the table as well. Talik does need to do Fire of Bat, so that's on the table as well. Is it at Fire of Bat? Jewel was at POW? What? Power Wolf? Oh, Power Wolf. Power of Mist. Okay, gotcha. So that means Mist is probably, just looking at what's possible, I think Mist is going to be, if you're looking at Talik's POV again, it's going to be right here, right? No, it's a Vlad relic? Where the fuck is Mist? Is Mist at Sword Card or something? Are they playing the same seed? They are. Where did Jupiter find Mist? I'm so confused. Where could Mist be? I missed it, so, well, no pun intended, but whatever. Yeah, from here, I guess Talik's only goal is to go to the... Was it Castle Entrance? Was Mist at Castle Entrance? Did Jupiter do the Gargantuan Brain go back to Castle Entrance? To get Mist? Because that could be huge depending what's at Bat. Because I think Jupiter's on his way to the library. Oh, wow. This could be huge. This could be huge. Because I don't think there's any other checks that Talik doesn't have access to that Jupiter could have done. Wow. Yeah, just peeking around the other players. They seem to be in various positions. Oh no, we're getting shut down by the Twitch police because this run is too hot. Magister Draco is the only thing keeping us grounded to the Twitch servers by using that subscription. Yo, what's up, dog? 21 months. Holy crap, man. Thank you so much. Dude, this race is already kind of hype. I'm not going to lie. The last race was insane. Like, I was losing my shit, but this is, seemed like God's Child forgot to check back card. Oh. Yeah, seems like it. That's a tough one. Damn. It happens, though. It happens. He's not at too much of a deficit right now if he decides to go back to Alchemy Lab from here. God's Child can make this work for him. Or if he finds the mist, wherever the mist is supposed to be, so. Yo, what's up, Joel? What was that back card? Back card was Leapstone, yes. Yes, so full flight from there. Talik is already at Succubus. He has 2 Vlad relics under his belt. He has Holy Glasses. So I think a big part of this seed determining who's going to be coming out on top, a big part of it is honestly going to be who decides to go to the first castle early. Jupiter, I still don't understand where he got missed, and that's like blowing my mind. It has to be Castle Entrance. I don't know. I don't see a world where that ends up mattering too much, because Talik is just going to combine the Merman statue check with Castle Entrance in a bit here, and it'll mitigate a lot of his time loss. So, would you mind the runners' names for reference in the top? Okay. Right now, Talik is in the center, and that is the person that I'm primarily focusing on, because I believe he is in the first place right now. Top left is Jupiter. In the top middle is Black Fox. Top right, MT Fun. Left side middle, we have Dogwood. Right side middle Dinner Dog. Bottom middle is God's Child. And then on the left side is Freeland. So, and I'm going to use my cursor to try and highlight people as I'm talking about them as well, so you guys can stay up to date with what it is that I'm focusing on here. But man, it's a lot to take in. There's a lot to keep track of with 8 different perspectives, so... Skill of Wolf, yeah, you don't need that if you're Talik. Oh, maybe you do. He second-guessed himself, but it makes sense. If you find Wolf, Wolf is going to be faster than shield dashing a lot of the time, so makes sense. There was a duplicator early on in the seed. Some people got it, some people didn't. That's going to be a big game changer. Another big game changer was a handful of people struggled to find where the Leapstone was. I believe God's Child still hasn't found it, and then... God's Child, which is at the bottom here, and then Dinner Dog had to backtrack to find it. So it's one of those things where if you forget a specific check, you're at a big disadvantage here. But this is what I'm interested in right here. I'm going to focus on the top left-hand corner here, because Jupiter is the only player with the Mist Relic. I think Jupiter was the only player that went back to Castle Entrance. I think God's Child is just now realizing the mistake, possibly. I don't know. Anyways, that's not important. What is important is in the top left-hand corner, we're looking at Jupiter Climb here. Jupiter is the only one that has Mist, and right behind this next Mist Gate is a relic location, and what that relic is going to determine if Jupiter is in the lead or not, honestly. Because otherwise, I would say Talik is in the lead. Oh, it's Echo. You want to take it just in case. Well, I mean, you're already here. I would take Echo as a safety measure, but damn. Vanilla Bat would have been huge for Jupiter, but man, that's a tough one, because that would have given Jupiter more movement options overall. So now Talek is still more likely to find Bat. Bat can also still be in the second castle because they do have access to flight right now. They don't need Bat to be their form of flight to get into the second castle, because the way the randomizer works is before you're able to go to the second castle, the game assumes you have some form of flight, and as it turns out, Gravity Boots plus Leapstone is a form of flight that works. So Talek slowly waiting on the gondola ride. Makes sense. You don't want to take a dip in the water and lose too much HP. All of the wolf relics except for wolf. So as soon as Talek finds the wolf transformation, he is going to be good to go. I think he's going to find the mist transformation here because he's going to go straight to castle entrance, and that's the only place I can think of that could have it right now. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, interesting. The first person to go to the second castle is going to be Black Fox here in the top center. Wow. Interesting. Pardon me as I lose my voice because this has just been incredible races today. But yeah, early second castle, I think, has the potential to pay off big here, depending on where those Vlad relics are. I think Black Fox has the duplicator. Yeah, Black Fox got the duplicator, and I think Black Fox found the library card. So the potential is there to do a fast cleanup of the second castle. The main issue, though, for Black Fox is he doesn't have a transformation. There's also the possibility that Bat is just in the second castle, and he gets access to Bat before everybody else, because Bat can be literally anywhere. So just like that, we have Mist for Talek, which means he has access to Mist and Power of Mist, which is great because he's probably going back into the caverns right now. So he's going to have access to checking Spikebreaker out of logic, which is really, really good. Yeah, you want to go to the catacombs at this point. Mist and Power of Mist is perfectly fine for checking the Spikebreaker because you're invincible while you're in Mist form. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. He found a thrust sword? God's Child found a thrust sword. That is fucking huge. Thrust swords give you the option to do multiple gravity jumps. Oh my god. So he didn't even need the leap stone that he missed. Oh, and now he has access to Mist and Power of Mist, which is a new form of flight. He is right back in the race just like that. Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't remember where, I guess everybody has a thrust sword, or Talek has a thrust sword. So there was a thrust sword somewhere, and that mitigates the need to use leap stone as your way of gaining height. For flight. So that's really, really, really good. And just like that, Godchild has Mist and Power of Mist, which is great. That's a form of flight. And he's not that far behind on checks. So just like that. Wow. I thought he was out of it. Honestly, like that's a huge deal to be missing out on flight early on. But being able to find a second form of flight like that is really, really big. Oh, wait. Whoa. I just... Checking in the top center here, Black Fox has a Vlad relic. The only place he could have gotten that from was from Darkwing Bat. So Darkwing Bat is guaranteed to have a Vlad relic, which could be huge. If the other two Vlad relics are in the first castle, Darkwing Bat is always the first check you do in the second castle. So the players that finish the first castle are going to have an edge. Usually if you go early second castle, you're hoping, it's kind of counterintuitive, you're hoping that the last Vlad relics that exist in the second castle either are all in the second castle or the last Vlad relics are only at the end of the second castle. That specifically means that you will have the advantage because every other runner who did the first castle before doing the second castle, oh my god, that big toss. Wow, being poisoned here is super scary for Black Fox. Wow. To finish the thought though, you want the Vlad relics to be late in the second castle because the people who are doing the second castle after you have so much more to do. That's Soul of Bat at All Rocks. Soul of Bat at All Rocks from Jupiter Climb in the top left-hand corner. I don't think Talek is going to go there anytime soon. Wow. He just found it. He just binked it. Oh, and a game over for Black Fox. Yeah, that area, this is the issue with doing early second castle is the second castle is freaking brutal. Yo, what's up, Serial? Thank you. The second castle can be very brutal, especially if you have the duplicator equipped, because you're basically guaranteed to have 0 defense. 0 defense against second castle enemies means that you're probably going to get tossed around and possibly even die from just like a single combo from a single enemy. Oh, Black Fox. Black Fox here in the top center has to reset all the way back to the start of the first castle. Didn't lose that much time in all things considered, didn't lose that much ground, but holy crap, that is kind of tough. I'm curious to see what's going to be behind Grand Falloon, because right now I'm basically looking out for where the other Vlad relics are going to be. Where was Tooth of Vlad again? I'm trying to remember. Oh my god, nothing at Silver Ring. Okay. You don't lose much time for checking it though if you're... I'm looking in the top left-hand corner. Nothing was at Silver Ring from Jupiter Climb. Jupiter Climb has a chance to really run away with this because of finding bats so early. Jupiter still... Oh, but Jupiter never found the duplicator. Oh no, if Jupiter found the duplicator... Oh no. It was Fire of Bat? Was it Fire of Bat? Yes. Okay. Twitch is telling me that I need to calm down. There's too much going on. And that I need to just take 30 seconds to chill, because holy crap, there is so much going on. So many branching paths. I don't think any single runner is following the same path compared to the last run where we had a couple people following similar paths. I think actually Dogwood and Talik are following a similar route. The only difference is that Talik, I think, has just been executing faster. Maybe same for Freeland. It's again, it's hard to tell. You're calling the Twitch ad stuff the purple Roman cancel? That's a good one. Nice. Where's Dogwood's tracker? Dogwood, oh, I think Dogwood forgot to start the tracker. Interesting. He's not going to have a replay because of that, which is unfortunate. He is streaming the race, so he's not going to be like DQ'd or whatever, but... if that's the case, or maybe it's just not showing. It's possible that he's maybe not showing it on his screen to prevent stream sniping or something. Which, I mean, like, again, we've talked about it many times before. Stream sniping is not that big of a deal. Like, we'll catch you and you're going to get banned from the tournament. Peace, homie. Ejected from the tournament forever and banned from everybody's chats. Either way. So Talik did a bunch of stuff in Caverns, and it turns out it's all just familiar cards. So nothing too interesting in the Catacombs / Caverns. Talik is going to be checking Bat right now. So I think Talik, as far as like pure checks goes, is doing the best right now. Black Fox is finally catching up to where he was. This is in the top center again, before the death. So that death was actually quite costly. This was Echo, yeah. As we said earlier, we're getting hit with the purple Roman cancel. So right now, might be a good chance for you guys to just check and see if you got a Prime available. Hey, by the time that you check and see if your Twitch Prime is available to use on any streamer you want, any of these streamers, I highly recommend checking out people like Talik, people like MT, people like Dinner Dog, people like Jupiter, God's Child. I already said Talik, Freeland, Dogwood, and Black Fox. All of these people, very talented Soten speedrunners and randomizer runners as well. You can use your Prime on them, you can use it on me, you can use it on them, maybe use it on me, maybe me, please. I am the one organizing the tournament and putting in a lot of effort in this way. But you can use it on anybody you want. Ziggy. Selling out never felt so good. Thank you, Ziggy. Much appreciated. Absolute legend, yeah. All right. Again, since so many of these routes are so chaotic, it's hard to tell who's really in the lead here. Again, no extra Vlad relics from anybody left in the first castle. That's mainly what I'm looking out for, is to see how the first castle shakes up as far as Vlad relics go. Because right now we know there is an extra relic in the second castle at Darkwing Bat, which is pretty huge for all of the first castle runners. And it looks like the only person who decided to go second castle early was Black Fox here in the top center yet again. That's crazy. Does Talik skip Aurochs to go to second castle? Likely not. That doesn't really make sense because he has the teleporter available and he has library cards. I think he's going to do Aurochs right now. Oh, wow. This is where Talik could really start to run away with this. Yes, we were talking about the Rib of Vlad being the only relic we know about in the second castle. That's top center, correct. So, if you are a fan of Black Fox at this point and you want him to just take the W altogether, you're really hoping that Black Fox finds a couple more Vlad relics in the second castle, specifically 2 more Vlad relics, and then just beats the game. Because this is looking kind of rough right now, to be honest. Because Black Fox is going to go through the entire second castle without Bat, because we know that Bat is behind Aurochs. So I think at this point, Black Fox is committed to do the entire second castle without Bat, which is really, really rough. Without Mist as well, too. Yeah, that's a 0 transformation second castle, which is very subpar, like suboptimal, to be honest. You do not want to have to do... Oh, Merman Statue. That could be huge, actually. So we know Merman Statue. I was looking in the top center for reference. Merman Statue is behind the CV3 trio. So that could come into play, depending on how early he decides to go back to the first castle. I believe he also has both gold and silver rings from the second castle. So Holy Glasses is locked behind visiting the second castle at least once. And so is the Holy Symbol check. Those 2 checks are locked behind going to the second castle no matter what. So that could be the edge that Black Fox needs at the end of the run. So who knows? So, however, I would say for the time being, it's probably best to focus on Talik's perspective. Is he going to finish the first castle? Actually, now that I think about it, I think he's going to clear the entire first castle up to the amount that he can possibly do within the first 30 minutes. Because what else does he have left to do? He's done all of Caverns. He's done all of Aurochs' quarters. He's done all of Keep. He's done all of Library. He's done all of Alchemy Lab and Castle Entrance. I think this is his last check. I think he's just going to the second castle. Oh, this could be huge. Whatever lead that Black Fox had from going to the second castle might be completely obliterated here, because not only does Talik have infinite mana prisms because of the duplicator that he found earlier, he also has Bat, which is like, oh my god, yeah. Holy Glasses and Holy Symbol is like all that's left in the first castle. And it seems like pretty early on in the second castle, you have the ability to check those, and that could be the mix-up that ends up giving Talik trouble. Yeah, it seems like Talik is a decent amount ahead of everybody else when it comes to this. Does anybody else even have Bat other than Jupiter? Jupiter has Bat, Talik has Bat, and that's it still. Wow. Wow. Talik is freaking killing it right now. As soon as I saw the duplicator and him buying mana prisms, I knew if he found that the lead is going to widen by a large margin, in my opinion. Talik again being the keyboard runner, as you can see in the center here. Just like one of the most proficient and technical Soten runners as far as the Alucard category goes, and other categories. Honestly, Talik is just really, really good overall. Super well-rounded runner, all things considered. So seeing him in his comfort zone of having a throwable like Buffalo Stars and having infinite mana prisms, this could be his seed to really like run away with it. Incredible. He drops Wing Smashes on purpose so people don't think he uses macros. Yeah. So Talik's going to find the Rib of Vlad here, which could be big. Well, I mean, it's going to be big, obviously, but... Funny enough, Jupiter was the first to find Bat, but he's still stuck in doing all the checks in the caverns and catacombs. Honestly, I think a big issue of that was just like Jupiter never checked for the duplicator. That duplicator was like one of the first items you could look for, and not everybody knows to do that item check. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't always go for that item check sometimes. The one that's on the other side of the switch in the castle entrance. Sometimes I forget to do that item check, and in a race like this, I might have forgotten. So, and that's a huge, huge, huge difference. Because Talik at any point can decide to do save splits to go back to the first castle with a library card, which could be very big. Because all he has left to check is Holy Glasses and Merman Statue. Or sorry, Holy Glasses and Holy Symbol. So, wow. It kind of is looking like Talik's going to be running away with this. And that is Gold Ring. So Talik now has to decide when to go back to the first castle. You've missed a duplicator there before? Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. Duplicator is probably one of the most polarizing items. Oh, wow. Black Fox is deciding to use a library card to go back to the first castle. I honestly think this is the best decision for Black Fox. Especially given if he decided to open the teleporter at Aurochs's quarters. So, interesting strategy. I think it's his best bet right now, especially knowing that Bat lies in the first castle. And he has access to check what's behind Holy Glasses and Merman Statue. So it's possible that those are both Vlad relics. That would be crazy if that's the case, but Dinner Dog never found a library card. They are sellable in the shop. You can buy library cards. So hopefully he goes back to the shop and buys a library card. So there was one in Keep, yes. In the attic in Keep, there was a library card. So this is coming down to some key moments of item checks for, it seems like, for this category. Yeah. Ignore the purple RC in the top left-hand corner. Jupiter is getting completely obliterated by the Twitch police. Also, this song fucking slaps. Holy shit. The Mega Man X5 OST, pretty good, not gonna lie. X5 is fucking baller. Yeah. I will die on that hill. Yeah. Talik, who is, in my opinion, clearly in the lead here, barring some crazy item checks from... Actually, we're coming up on a potential interesting item check here for Black Fox. If you look in the top center here, Black Fox is going to be using both the gold and silver rings here. Please don't forget to do that. Yeah, he's doing it right now. Okay, good. Also, don't throw away your use items. Yeah, put the duplicator back on, please. Thank you for my own sanity. That's one of the scary things about using a duplicator in this spot is if you forget that you're unequipping your duplicator, you can end up wasting mana prisms, potions, use items that are very key, so... You know how it is. It's a rearrangement of the X2 theme, I think, right? Either way, a great song. So, again, I'm kind of focusing here in the top center. Oh no! Twitch, don't fucking hit me with the PRC right now! Oh, I want to know what's there! Oh no, we're getting fucking cucked right now. Oh, okay. That's fine. It's fine. The mix-up was unblockable. Damn. Damn it. The suspense is killing me. I want to know what's there. I really do. I really, really do. One. Oh, perfect timing. We get to see what if it was anything. Checking the tracker. It looks like it was nothing. According to the tracker, I don't see anything new. Definitely not a Vlad relic, which was what I was most interested in for Black Fox. So, next is going to be Merman Statue to see if Merman Statue is important. So, Talik also is going to... Oh, he's going to have to be careful here. Oh, Talik's going to have to be careful here. He's low on health. Please just wing smash him to death. Oh, I'm looking in the center here for Talik. This boss fight can be very scary if you're using the duplicator because the flies do so much damage. You're better off just wing smashing, dude. Wing smashing is faster. Okay. Whew. I got scared. Hit me up after this. I could help you avoid the purple screens and not have to load a separate browser windows. Oh, Retrophile. Thank you. That's actually huge if you could help me do that. In fact, literally DM me right now exactly what to do. Either on Twitch or Discord, please, because this purple screen shit, I want to never have to deal with it again, please. Please. Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of nice to, like, if they all happened at once, we could take like a 30-second breather collectively, but the fact that they're like kind of splotched in makes it a little more annoying, honestly. But the other thing that makes that not so bad is the fact that they're spaced out, is that you could just focus on a different runner. So just go to every streamer's house and watch it film. Yeah, dude. Just bring a webcam to every streamer's house. True. I'm so stupid. Epic, thank you so much for solving this logistics issue. God, my voice is so fucked. So much commentary. It happens, it happens. So right now, I think because Talak has cleared everything in the first castle, there isn't anything too interesting for me to watch as far as the first castle runners outside of what is at Holy Symbol. So I'm kind of just focusing on Talak's perspective right now to see what's in the second castle. Because it would be very, very unfortunate if the second castle just has both the Vlad relics. But if the second castle just has both of the Vlad relics, this might end up being like a sub-hour seed for Talak. So we will wait and see. Wait and see. What was that creature? Nothing was that creature. Talak opted to not do a save split there because having infinite mana, it's usually faster to just like wing smash efficiently everywhere. And because Talak is so very good at wing smashing efficiently, you don't really need to save the game and then reload the game in any key areas, and it ends up not being very fast. It was Gas Cloud? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Gas Cloud isn't really important. It can be useful for specific item checks, to do item checks quickly, but outside of that, it's not the greatest. It's a very niche relic to use. So we're coming up on a handful of relics left for the second castle. Man, Talak has literally cleared both castles so fast. That's crazy. 42 minutes to be on the last 4 checks of the second castle with only a handful left in the first castle. This is a very fast seed for Talak, that's for sure. It's useful to hit the gears. Yeah, if you do the gear check in the clock tower, then yeah. It is useful for that too. Nice. Good use of the stopwatch here. If you saw on Talak's screen, the stopwatch completely freezes the Doppelganger boss, both Doppelganger 10 and Doppelganger 40. Because otherwise that boss can honestly be very scary, especially if you have a duplicator equip. Because he can poison you. If you get hit with poison, okay, nothing there. If you get hit with a poison wing smash, you're just like, while equipping the duplicator, you might just get one shot. It does so much damage. It's crazy. Here I'm focused in the top center at Black Fox because this is the last relic in the first castle that we don't know what it is. If this is a Vlad relic, this gives a chance for Black Fox to possibly catch up. Oh, it's the Eye of Vlad. It's the Eye of Vlad, which means the second castle has the last Vlad relic that we don't know about. It's got to be somewhere in the second castle. It's either going to be Death or Galamoth. So, you know what that means, everybody. Let's get those predictions in. Where is the last Vlad relic? I'm going to start a prediction in just a second, guys. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to vote on this, so please do it quickly. The last Vlad relic that we don't know about, is it Death or Galamoth? Get your votes in now. Win channel points. You could use that channel points to get more MP for Chaos that I do every single Monday, so you got to spend money to make money. Oh, also, I might need to cut it off early. If it's at Death. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. You guys aren't ready for the strat. You guys aren't ready for the strat. Watch this. We're not going to know because, boom. Which one is it? I'm going to wait for the voting to end. It's almost always Galmoth, all in on Galmoth. A lot of Galmoth believers. We're going to have to wait and see. This is the best part about it being a Twitch VOD, is I could just pause it and we can wait for the voting to end. All right, it looks like voting has ended. Let's check it out. Play. I don't see a Vlad relic. Wait, I don't see a Vlad relic. There is a chance. There is a chance that he just forgot to check it. It's a very, very low chance, but there's a chance that he just forgot to check it. So, before I submit which one it is, I want to see him get a Vlad relic from Galmoth. Dude, this is one of the fastest 100% seeds I've ever seen, because I think Talik is going to end up 100%ing the castle. Because he's likely going to do Holy Glasses first and then do Holy Symbol. Schrodinger's Vlad relic, yeah. Talik is going to 100% both castles, and he's going to do it in like under an hour. That's got to be like a fucking world record for this shit, dude. The setup was very kind to 100%. Yeah, yeah. Having library cards, plenty, mana prisms, having access to the duplicator, obviously. All that stuff helps a ton here. So if there was going to be a seed where you needed to 100%, Talik took the best advantage of it, honestly. And there it is. Ring of Vlad, the Galmothers win. It's always Galmoth. It's always Galmoth. 71% voted Galmoth. I guess that makes sense. Always Galmoth. Always bet Galmoth. All right. Getting hit with the PRC here in the center of our screen. It's going to slow our visibility down. We don't know what's going on with Talik here. Honestly, yeah, the rest of the runners are just, it's just a matter of figuring out the optimal routes for them at this point. The person I'm actually most interested in, as far as like trying to think of who's going to come in second here, Black Fox is going to need to go all the way to Galmoth to get his last Vlad relic. It's funny that he is in 4th place right now. Sorry, he has 4 Vlad relics, so you might think that he's in like likely to come in second, but the Vlad relic that he's missing is all the way at Galmoth, and I don't know when's the next time he's going to go there. He also still doesn't have Bat yet, which is kind of spooky. So I think my money might be on either Dogwood, who's in the second castle right now. Oh no, Dinner Dog is actually in the second castle with Bat as well. So that's pretty big. As well as Jupiter, who might be slightly ahead. So I think Jupiter has the edge right now by doing the route similar to Talik. Just a little bit behind now for the second castle. As well as, wait, he's going straight to Merman? Or did we miss him check Holy Glasses? He was so fast he already checked Holy Glasses? Dude, this is going to be a 55-minute seed for Talik. Maybe even faster. It's going to be like a 52-minute seed. Holy crap, this seed is incredibly fast. Damn. Wow, that's absolutely insane. He came from the right from Marble Gallery. So he's doing this first, and then he's going to do, Holy Glasses. So he's skipping Holy Glasses here, which is a decent time save, all things considered. Because it's a 50-50. He only has 2 checks left in the entire game. And it's only been 50 minutes. That is an insane amount of efficiency in doing relic checks here. That's crazy. Very, very good route on Talik's end. I would library card from here. Yep. Going for the library card. Damn. Freaking killing it. Fantastic performance from Talik here. Like, insane. Like, I think I only ever saw him struggle when I looked over at his POV on Beelzebub, and that's because he decided to go with the Buffalo Star strat, which should be faster. Like throwing Buffalo Stars to kill Beelzebub should be faster on average, but you need to execute that strat extremely fast. Otherwise, it's much more consistent to just wing smash him left and right over and over again. It takes probably, like, depending on your stats, like 6 wing smashes, which isn't that tough. And if you have infinite mana, it's definitely worth going for, so. Wow, absolutely, yeah, a beast of a run here for Talik, so. Talik even given, like, a good head nod. He's like, yeah, this seed's pretty dope. This seed's pretty good. He got the double front slide. Talik's feeling himself. Yeah, Talik's routing was extremely on point this seed. I think this is a seed that really emphasizes Talik's strengths as a runner of doing a large just swath of the castle efficiently. And like seeds that allow you to do that, I think Talik usually has an edge on, especially if you have access to good movement options, and like nothing beats Mana Prism's Bat Duplicator. Like that combo right there is so incredibly powerful. Plus he also has Mist and Power Mist, so he can do Mist Bats wherever he needs to. He has access to dive kicks, so he can do bat dives. He has gravity boots. He is in his comfort zone here. Basically full all bosses movement. Knows the proper backups whenever something goes wrong too. Like he bonked there with a wing smash. Already doing gravity boot chains to just reset his momentum. Super well practiced, super great execution, and I think this seed really rewarded execution as well as sub 55. This is a sub 55 for Talik, 100%. This is sub 55. Yeah. He's got 2 Buffalo Stars. He's not hurting for DPS. I think those Buffalo Stars are pretty good too. I don't know if they're like top tier Buffalo Stars doing like 100+ damage, but they should get the job done. It should be a 1 cycle on Dracula, and that's really all that matters. A 53XX, it's close. It's close because he has to wait for the thing to open, and that's going to take like 30 seconds. So it's going to be like a 54, a low 54. He had javelins too. If those javelins are good DPS, I would recommend using those, but it depends. I think he's going to start dual wielding from here. Double Buffalo Star. Keep it stupid simple. Stupid simple. 5369. Yep. Damn. Talik with I'm going to say it, a fucking commanding lead here. I don't think there's any other runner that's even close right now. The closest runner is... oh my god. Dogwood got fucking yeeted. Dogwood's got to be careful with this fight. That's crazy. The 2 runners that are bringing up the rear are going to be Dinner Dog and Jupiter. And honestly, Dinner Dog, I think, was behind Jupiter, but he's making that time up because he got the Duplicator and Mana Prisms. That just goes to show, dude, Duplicator and Mana Prisms is freaking busted. It saves like 10 minutes or something like that. Talik is approaching time here. This is gonna be an easy 1 cycle for him. This is any percent, any day of the week. You practice this all the time. This boss fight is not very difficult when you have access to 2 Buffalo Stars that you can throw as fast as you possibly can mash. So, damn, Jupiter not getting that Duplicator early on is, I think, what's going to cost him the 2nd place time here. That's crazy. Talik is, like, I'm going to be honest, he's probably like 20 minutes ahead of everybody else right now. I think he has a 20-minute lead on everybody else. I think everybody else is going to finish around that. Oh my god, 54:07. Jeez, what a fucking insane run by Talik. Just super dominant performance there. Legitimately, the next runner who's, in my opinion, likely to get second is going to be Dinner Dog here, and he's probably a good 20 minutes away from completing. Maybe 15 minutes, actually. He's probably like a good 15 minutes away from completing. Maybe not, actually, depending on his route in the first castle. No, but it takes a while to go back and forth. Maybe 12 minutes. But still, that's a commanding lead between 1st and 2nd place. GG's to Talik. Talik going offline. Thank you so much for that performance. All right, don't be alarmed. Things are going to get a little weird for a second, guys. Things are going to get a little weird. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't be scared. I'm here, chat. I'm here for you. Don't be scared. I know things are different. You're not used to this. GG's, Talik. That was just a walk in the park for you, it seems like. That seed really did play to your strengths. Really good shit. Felt like a speed run, yeah. That was a damn speed run. That's for sure. GG's, man. You know what, chat? You don't deserve to be that big. You can handle being small, chat, for a second. GG, man. GG's. Dude, I feel so bad for Jupiter. Jupiter honestly had bat before everybody else, but never found the duplicator. If Jupiter found that duplicator, it would have been a different story, man. Yeah, I was saying how consistent your movement was. Like, there was a couple moments where it seemed like you were struggling a tiny bit, but it wasn't nearly like that bad. Yeah, very unfortunate, honestly. Hello? Hello? There we go. I'm fixing it. There we go. That's the best I can do. Sorry, guys. Doing this layout stuff on the fly is kind of difficult. Wait, what? There was an Alucard shield? I mean, that's actually not that bad. That might... Hold on. Wait, this is really close between Dinner Dog and Jupiter. That Alucard shield might be enough. Wait. Because... Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't need to check for items, which was honestly the right play, but because Jupiter was missing out, oh, it's going to come down to execution a lot of the time. I don't know how Dinner Dog is with bat movement versus Jupiter here, but Dinner Dog has the advantage. Oh no! Jupiter, no! Skipping Galamoth, no! Don't do it! Don't fucking do it! Wait. This actually isn't that bad. Wait, this isn't that bad. Wait, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. Because the difference is Jupiter is going to finish in the second castle with the last Vlad relic, whereas Dinner Dog isn't. This might actually be a fucking gargantuan brain play depending on how quickly Dinner Dog is able to find the last Vlad relic once he goes back to the first castle. Oh, this is going to be a close one. Oh, Twitch, please stop with this PRC right now. I got hit with the purple Roman cancel. This is going to be... Jupiter, I hope, has enough library cards. Library cards were cheap, so he probably does. But this is... Oh my god. This is crazy. The issue with not checking Galamoth is it's not that big of a deal in a lot of ways. It's still faster to get it now? I don't know. Well, actually, no, you're right. It's faster to get it now because you just library card after getting it. You're right. Oh? Oh my god, what a recovery from Dinner Dog. Did you guys see that? Dinner Dog got the wrong pattern, knows to do a full mist, and knows when to time the untransform from the full mist with Power of Mist to not fuck up the infinite. Oh my god, that's honestly like to do in a tournament setting like that. That could have been the game changer. That might have been what kept Dinner Dog in this race for second place. Holy crap, that's huge, legitimately huge. Like, because I didn't see him save. Like, not to say that Galamoth is like an instant lose if you don't get the infinite, but like you're wasting so much time chasing him down, using whatever healing items you can to just like make sure you don't die. Especially with duplicator equipped, you get hit twice by those death balls, you're fucked. You're dead. Like, it's really, really scared. Freeland died? Oh, I missed that part. Where did he die? Oh no. That's the thing about duplicator, man. Duplicator seeds, everybody thinks is free until you get hit twice by a guardian, man. Duplicator seeds seem free, but you're literally running through the second castle with enemies that could big toss you with 0 defense. Bosses that have some of the scariest attack patterns, specifically stuff like Beelzebub if you're not prepared, and Galamoth, like those two in particular, and Trio too. Trio is not a cakewalk, even with Duplicator. You did a few safety soul steals. Yeah, you gotta have your soul steals on lock. Trio is definitely one of the ones that I think is the most pertinent to use soul steal on. It's like just a good screen wipe. Oh yeah, the bees fight. He just kept not dying, yeah. I think the stars that you were using just weren't that great. Oh, he's checking. Okay, so right now for Dinner Dog, he's checking glasses first and then Holy Symbol, which I thought Talik was going to do, to be honest. I thought Talik was going to teleport to Aurox's quarters and then do it in this order. But, so he's doing an extra check that he doesn't need to do. Jupiter is in the bottom left here, by the way, and has the second to last Vlad relic, but needs to go back to the second castle somehow. Also, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps like, my mouse is not hovering over Jupiter, but it keeps like highlighting it. It's really weird. I don't know why that's the case. Since you have to wait for glasses, I decided to go down first. That's actually not, hey, it worked out in your favor. You're going to be one of the only people to not have to 100% the seed, it seems like. I think everybody else is probably going to do 100% or do the route that you did at the end, so. Oh, we have Jupiter waiting for holy glasses. We have Godchild waiting for holy glasses as well. Godchild, honestly, low-key kind of still in this for a decent time. Oh, Freeland dying. I don't know when his last save was. It looks like his last save was a long time ago. Freeland looks like he lost like 20 minutes there. That's really rough. Oh, Black Fox is still in this too, actually. Black Fox literally just needs to go to Galamoth. And he has all the relics. Black Fox had probably one of the weirdest routes out of all the competitors, to be honest. So to see him come back to not that bad. No bat for Freeland in the save? Oh no, Freeland. That's rough. That's genuinely rough. I don't see a world where he comes back from this in any meaningful capacity. That's honestly a big GG's. Dogwood using Dark Armor? Damn, nice. Yeah, bottom right-hand corner. Dark Armor makes you invulnerable to the attacks that Beelzebub has, except for the poison worms. So, easy bees. Easy beezy peasy. Final Vlad relic coming up for Dinner Dog here. I'm pretty confident that Dinner Dog is going to be our second place here, because Jupiter knows where the last Vlad relic is. He only has one check left, and that check is at Galamoth, but he has to get all the way over there, so. Ooh, this song friggin' slaps. Where's Jupiter? Jupiter is in the bottom left-hand corner, sorry. Just to give everybody a rundown of who all the runners are and where they are, because they're kind of mixed up right now. Freeland, top left. Dinner Dog in the main center. Top right, Black Fox. Right center, MT Fun. Dogwood in the bottom right. Bottom left, Jupiter. Left middle, God's Child. Final Vlad relic here for Dinner Dog. Going to be using that library card to get to the second castle quickly. Jupiter did get the warp. Jupiter should be warping there. So what Jupiter's going to do is use the warp in the inverted keep here to go straight to the caverns and then go fight Galamoth. But then he's going to have to backtrack afterwards. So what was once a neck-and-neck race between Jupiter and Dinner Dog in the second castle has turned into kind of a blowout, to be honest. Like, Dinner Dog honestly looking kind of comfortable right now. So that's pretty dope. I mean, like, if you earn it, you earn it, you know? This seed in particular, outside of those who might have missed out on Duplicator, this seed was kind of a no gimmicks seed, to be honest. Like, nothing felt too, I don't know, too gimmicky, too weird, too wacky. Is this plus R? No, this isn't plus R. This is fucking Sonic Adventure 1. This is Hot Shelter from Sonic Adventure 1. Reminder that the only good Sonic games are actually the bad Sonic games. If you really think about it, you know it's true. It's the truth and the world's not ready to hear it yet. So all of them. Dinner Dog wins by at least a minute or two, yeah. Honestly, it turned out staying inside the second castle to get the last relic from Galamoth was the play. Which is crazy to think about. Oh, I got scared for a second. I'm looking in the bottom left-hand corner. I forgot that Jupiter just has fucking Alucard Shield. Lol. Alucard Shield making Galamoth look fucking free. Win button, yeah. You don't need to save when you have the win button. Sick hat, you know what it is. Gotta rep Slippy. Slippy.gg, y'all. Far slash. Alucard Shield is literally far slash. Yeah, you're right. They're the same thing. Damn, still a fantastic race. Like I said, I wasn't trying to talk bad about the competition at all when it came to how far ahead Talik was, but like, what did I say, a 15-minute lead? It looks like Dinner Dog is finishing up about 15 minutes after, yeah. Just like I said, that's crazy. Super well routed. This seed was definitely a seed where density of checks really mattered, as well as just making sure you didn't fucking miss the library or the duplicator. Yo, what's up, Mash? Proud of me? I'm proud of you too. You're on a bean, bro. I don't know what that means, but dude, Zoomers. Is this what all the Zoomers say? Am I getting old? I don't know what the Zoomers are saying. I'm both proud and disappointed in both of you. Classic. Hey, usually it's only disappointment, so I'll take that as a W. Let's go. Ooh, 100 damage Buffalo Stars? Damn, the Buffalo Stars were pretty buff then, huh? I wasn't sure if those Buffalo Stars were good or not. They're doing 100 damage, so that's like above average, because Buffalo Stars are normally 90-something, 80-something in the vanilla game. They were really good, yeah. Wow. They were Buffalo, yep. What a fantastic song to crown our second place in this tournament match here. Barring a huge throw from Dinner Dog by like accidentally opening the menu and using a library card, it's looking like this is pretty free. Yeah. Doing the jump strat. Nice time. Still a decent run. Prioritizing clicking .done in the Discord over splitting. I respect that. Because what really matters is the .done at the end. The .done is really what matters for ranking, so prioritize the .done. Who cares about the splits? The splits can wait. GG's to Dinner Dog getting second place. Still, again, 15-minute difference between first and second place here, just showing how incredibly proficient Talik's run through the castle was in the seed. So yeah, rando splits really don't matter anyways. People kind of care about their average, but it's not that big of a deal anymore, to be honest. So now don't freak out. The layout's going to get a little weird, guys. Don't freak out. Everybody calm down. I'm still here. You can still hear my voice. You can still see my face. We're going to get through this together. I got to make these layouts on the fly, y'all. Please be nice. Two chats. Oh! This bar is too big. I'm censoring too much here. There we go. Unless he started the timer late. Yeah, well, maybe that's the case. Coming up on our third place here for Jupiter. Honestly, like I said, guys, it was kind of close. When it came down, when push came to shove, Jupiter's not that far behind. Still, as it turns out, this was the unoptimal play. And I think not having a duplicator had a lot more to do with it than the actual route itself, to be honest. So I think both routes are valid in their own ways, especially because Jupiter didn't know, and that's time. Nice. GG's, Jupiter. GG's. That just goes to show, like, you don't know where the relics are, so you're just trying to make your best estimate when you can. And it was possible that both the Vlad relics were left in the first castle, from his perspective, and that was just straight up a W for him if that was the case. So it is what it is. Sorry, Twitch keeps DMCAing us live. These runs are honestly too hot, and that's why we keep getting DMCA'd. So GG's. Right before the run started, we were listening on Jupiter's POV. Jupiter said, I just want to get top 4, getting 3rd place, which is above what you expected or what you were hoping. So GG's to you, Jupiter. Still an amazing showing considering you didn't find that duplicator, which is like a very much like a holy shit moment, but still so many new racers. Yeah, there's a lot of new people in the randomizer community. A lot of people joined after the season 1 race, and now they're entering here in this race now. Same with the season 2 race. The season 2 race tournament is brought a lot of people in. Dude, so many people are really good at randomizer, and it's only a matter of time before they start running any percent. Let's go. We're gonna hook them in. For example, Jupiter's doing all bosses, by the way. Jupiter's been learning all bosses as well as doing the randomizer. So if I can get more people playing randomizer and then eventually speedrunning the game, that's my goal, baby. That's my goal. I gotta get competition somehow. If I can't get Talik or Rom Scout or any of the other top runners to unretire, I gotta get some new blood in here. A 36:57 first day of running the category, that's pretty good. For all bosses, that's not a bad time. For your first ever completed, like, session, not bad. No, Jupiter, I could foresee being like a major problem. But you know what I mean? Like a killer when it comes to speedrunning this game. So shout out to Jupiter. The first person to take a world record from me in 3 years or something? Last person to do it was Talik before that. In any percent? Or was it Rom Scout doing all bosses? It might have been Rom Scout doing all bosses actually, 3 years ago. These experienced speedrunners from other games that are really good at grinding are all dangerous. And Jupiter fits that bill. Jupiter is an accomplished speedrunner in other Castlevania games and is willing to fucking grind. Doing fucking 8-hour, 9-hour streams of glitchless when he got the record from me. So I've said many times that we aren't that good. So it is not that out of reach for most people who are willing to put in the time and effort. This game really does reward the people who put in the time and practice. So anybody could get to the top here, especially someone who has never been in a tournament for randomizer before. Jupiter finishing top 3 in a pretty stacked race here. I'm excited to see more from Jupiter as this tournament goes on. So let's see who we have coming up here. I'm pretty sure Black Fox kind of has the last the next spot for free, kind of. I could be wrong, but am I crazy? Yeah, dude, PC Tracks literally became like a top, what? Top 4 Soten runner within like a week or some shit. PC Tracks really did speedrunning this game. It's crazy to think about. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm still here. Still see me. I'm still here. It's basically a few months, but yeah. Just goes to show, man. Like this, none of us are or just like gods that are untouchable. You could be literally watching this YouTube video right now saying, "Oh, I could never get good at Soten speedrunning," and like you could literally be the next world record holder. It just matters if you're willing to put in the time and effort to learn. That's literally it. This game rewards skill in both like learning and execution like so much more than so many other speedruns that I know. Not you, Epic. Yeah. I was about to say anybody except for you has the potential to be the next world record holder. Epic, unfortunately, is forever banned from speedrunning this game. Except for maybe one day out of the year, he can speedrun the game. But other than that, he's banned from speedrunning the game. He's only allowed to play it one day out of the year. And I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. Why is Epic banned? It's just a joke. Epic is old school runner of this game. Epic literally taught me how to run all bosses back in 2013. It was you in mid boss back at AGDQ 2015, not 2013. Sorry, AGDQ 2015. You guys taught me the all bosses route, and then he went on to get the world record. I think that's more impressive than being a speedrunner if you really think about it. Hey, again, if you, like I said, all it takes is practice. And again, not everybody has the time and willpower to practice this game, and that's fine, you know? That's why, but if you do, you will be rewarded. This isn't like an RNG game. This isn't a fucking gacha game. This isn't a bullshit speedrun. This is a speedrun that really does reward people who put in the time and effort. And again, not everybody has the means to put in the time and effort, and that's fine. Legend says if you log into SRL Soten chat, mid-boss is still there. Yeah, that's fair. Mid-boss never left. He's waiting in the IRC channel just like, where is everybody? I've been grinding Soten this whole time. I've been doing races by myself. But again, like I said, this is a game that will give you everything that you put into it, you know? As much as you're willing to put into this game will give back. So he's dot readying. He's been dot readied for 10 years. Shout outs to mid boss. What a homie. Dude, my voice is so shot. This is going to have to be my last race commentary for today. How'd you guys like it today? Doing the live commentary and seeing everybody's perspectives on stream? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I suck and it smells bad and you hate it and you never want to see it again. It's super fun. Awesome. I'm going to figure out this Twitch purple PRC ruining the thing. Retrophile has literally already DM'd me. We're going to do our own underground restream process that Twitch can't cancel. So next time there won't be pauses like this. It smells bad, but I still like it. Thank you guys. This is probably the end for Black Fox here. We're probably missing the very end here, but Bobby needs to copyright the PRC. Yeah, I'm sure Guilty Gear won't be mad that you copyrighted Purple Roman Cancel, but don't worry about it. Okay, just in time to follow up. Here we see Black Fox basically looking for the secondary attack. Oh, putting on an attack potion just for extra stank. Extra stank. He said attack potion, strength potion. I want Drac to explode instantly. Isn't going to make a difference in the placements here, but just trying to make a statement. Just in time for Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah. He's going all out. Hey, sometimes you got to go all out if it's the very end here. You don't want to blow your load too early, but it looks like right here, Black Fox has blown his load at the perfect moment. That was fast. That, like I said, sometimes you just blow your load all over Dracula, and there's nothing he could do. He just has to sit there and take it. GG's Black Fox. Honestly, the most interesting route out of all the runners was Black Fox. Really, like, such a crazy, like, going to the second the only player to go to the second castle early without bat and without a transformation, and still ends up in the top 4. Like, objectively took the worst route once you figured out that bat was in the first castle, but Black Fox made the best of it. Went back to the first castle at an opportune time to clean up what he needed to, and still ended up top 4. So that is very, very, very respectable. Yeah, he chose like the worst route. He just got really unlucky, but still was able to clutch it out. So just goes to show that, like, sometimes execution will, like, it may not get you the W, but it'll keep you in the top 4. And in these ladder matches, that's what really matters. Like, the really, really, really bad thing about these ladder matches is if you somehow mess up and forfeit or get last in like a huge race like this. So there's a lot of risk to doing large races if you get last or have to forfeit for whatever reason, or just choose to forfeit. I guess there's not really like a have to, but there's a huge reward if you get first place. I'm actually really curious to see the ELO distribution for Talik here, because that's a lot of yummy ELO that you're about to be nomming on in a minute here. So again, let me change the layout. Nobody freak out. Oh, actually, I don't even need to move. Nice. Let's go. So it looks like MT is actually has the chance to redeem himself, depending on the... Oh, Bildo, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 19 months. What an absolute legend, Bildo. Hats off to you. Then I'm putting the hat back on, of course. What? So I was really confused what was happening with Freeland. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm not confused anymore. Hold up, wait a minute. We have 3 runners with all 5 Vlad relics. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're looking at Dogwood here, all 5 Vlad relics, and is on their way to Dracula. MT is literally 1 teleport away. Where are you going, MT? Did you not open the teleporter? MT, how did you not open the teleporter? MT, no! MT, no! Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, no. And no... Oh, MT doesn't have the duplicator either. Oh... Wait, Godchild's going the long way? Godchild's going the long way as well. Oh my god, we got a fucking race! Okay, I'm pretty confident sparring, like, unless Dogwood, like, falls asleep at Dracula, Dogwood is likely the next to finish here. But I'm very curious between MT and Godchild here. This is actually getting kind of spicy. I don't know who gets there first. It's honestly a toss-up. Oh, please use your stopwatch. Oh, you have Alucard Shield. You have Alucard Shield. I'm not that scary. It's not that scary. Oh my god. Oh, stopwatch is still probably preferred there, but MT, holy crap, you're giving me a heart attack. This is gonna be close. Okay, I think it might go to Godchild because Godchild is already in I think Godchild gets there faster. Just from loading zones alone. I think at this point, especially unless MT just freaking turns on the jets, MT, you're going to need to stop dropping wing smashes. You have all your Vlad relics. Please, Godchild, please don't open the map. Oh, don't get tossed around here. Oh, don't get tossed around here. Godchild. Oh. One more hit, and that could have done it. That could have been the combo to end Godchild's career. Oh my goodness, still insanely close for a lot of these racers coming out here. Oh my god. My boy Chip, yeah, dude. Defense looking like Chip out here. That was spooky. That could have been like so bad. A death there is like, especially this late into a seed, and you probably haven't saved in a while. Oh, you meant Dogwood? Oh. All right, Dogwood, you just gotta jump. You literally just gotta jump. There it is. GG's, Dogwood. Let's go. Congrats, rounding it out in 5th? Did I do the math right? Hello? Audacity? Nobody asked you. Oh my god. Great. Now my audio's friggin' busted for me. Okay. Oh, God. It's back. It's back. It's back. Okay. If I do that, does this affect you guys' ability to hear? Does it? I don't even know. Anyways. My volume's louder? I don't know what just happened. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh, I think I know what happened. Shh. I opened Audacity and it destroyed my gain. My gain went super high. Yeah. Okay, I can fix this. It's okay, guys. I can fix this. Yeah, my gain went to the freaking moon. All right, I think I was around here. 25.5, I think, is where I normally sit at, so. Okay, we're good. I accidentally opened Audacity, my bad. My frigging bad. Seems good now. Yeah, it was just the gain. Everything else should be back to normal. ASMR, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, this is close. Oh, MT has... Oh, MT's gonna... Oh my god, MT! Wait, we thought MT was gonna lose! What happened to God's Child? What? Wait, I wasn't paying attention because I had to fix my microphone. Oh my goodness. It was the shield. The shield with the DPS. Oh my god, God's Child lacking the DPS. Yo, fuck yo tournament. MT. Hey. Honestly, all things considered, not a bad showing. Legitimately. GG's. 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 Fuck yo tournament. Fuck yo couch. Alright. I'm glad you're alright too. Black Fox, thanks for the raid. GG's. GG's to all the competitors in this race. That was honestly like a very, very crazy race. Yet again, I imagine pretty much every race being able to see everybody's perspective is going to go a long way for just like being insane. Like just literally insanity. So thank you guys for all being here and like being a part of the tournament, honestly. Freeland, where are you? Are you playing adventure mode? Why is he here? What's happening? 200.6%? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. There's no downside to forfeiting when you're last, right, Talik? When everybody else is finished and you're last, there's no... it shouldn't hurt your elo or anything like that, right? Because I think at this point, because of the really bad death Freeland took, yeah, it might be in his best interest to just forfeit. Must be after lap is, yeah. Same thing as being last. Yeah, that's what I figured. GG's, God's Child. That was a rough one for God's Child. I could see it on his face. There was a couple of like small mistakes that kind of compounded into larger mistakes later on, so... Bees fucked me so hard. Bees is one of those bosses that you either got it or you don't, so... GG's to all of the racers.